Okay, good morning. Welcome to today's class. Today we're using 2 yoga blocks, something similar, standard size. As ever, you can do any of the class without these props. They just make a nice addition to your workout. So, good morning to you. Hope we're all feeling good. Let's start our warm-up with some nice breath work. So, comfortable place on the mat, relaxing the shoulders away from the ears. Take an inhale breath through the nose. And exhale as though you're blowing out through a straw. Inhale. And exhale. And again, inhale. And exhale. Okay, hands on the side of the ribcage. Let's breathe into the sides of the room, breathing in deeply through the nose. Hold it at the top, feeling your ribcage expand, and then exhale. And as you exhale, blow out through pursed lips. Feel your ribcage come in and down. Feel it knit together. Don't be afraid to make your breath loud on the exhale. Go again. Inhale. Hold it. Exhale. Think of your breath as a motor to your movement. Inhale. Nice, healthy exhale. Use this breath throughout the whole practice, breathing in and exhale. Keep going. All the air has gone. Shake it out nicely. Okay, palms together, elbows high. Use that nice inhale breath to twist round, look at the back elbow. Exhale back to center. Inhale round the other side. Exhale back to center. One more each side. Use your own breath. Back to center. Okay, drop my hands, shoulder roll. Nice, big, slow, controlled rolls of your shoulders, squeezing your shoulder blades together behind. 2 more. Hold it, reverse it. 2 more. Last one, hold it here. Let's go one at a time. Back. Hold it, reverse it. 2 more. Okay, hands on hips, hip circles, feet slightly wider. Exaggerate this move. Nice, big hip circles. Full range of movement available to you today. And then reverse it. 2 more. Okay, feet together. Let's do internal pelvic floor lift. So internally, you're going to lift your pelvic floor. So you're going to use the breath to breathe in, lift the pelvic floor. Hold it at the top. And then exhale. See how slowly and controlled you can lower your pelvic floor. Quite tricky to do. Go again, breathing in, lift internally, squeeze and hold. Try and lift from internally, not from around here. It's hard to isolate it and it takes a little while, but keep going, breathing in. Lift and squeeze internally. Better for me that time, I didn't squeeze my glutes so much. And drop it down. 1 more. Breathing in. Concentration face. And drop it down. Okay, this time, hands on hips. This time, you can squeeze externally. Squeeze your glutes, your thighs, your hips, and your pelvic floor. So tucking and tilt for 2 more. Last one. Okay, feet. Picking your toes up, have a little scrunch of the toes, make sure, have a little count of your toes, make sure they're all in order. So trying to get some space in between the toes. I think as we get older, our toes become a bit crunched together with footwear, stress, tension. So try and spread the toes out find some space in between those toes. Well, thank you for it. Okay, and then you're going to pick them up, place them down on the mat with the space available to you in between the toes. Thinking about big toe, little toe, we're going to start rocking forwards and backwards if it's available to you. If not, you can just carry on with that spreading out and finding the weight between the toes. So keep it low, or if you've been doing it a while and you're confident, you can go a little further, peering over the tip of the mountain. Even weight on both feet for 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold forward if you can. Big toe, press big toe down, hold it. Little toes having a wobble. And then come back. And then one set of toes at a time, bring forward towards your knees. Feel that nice stretch in the back of your calf. You can stay with that, or if you wish, both sets of toes towards the knees. A little tiny balance on the heels. Even if it's just a tiny little bit of a second. And then see if you can hold it. And take it down. And then lastly, we're going to pedal out. So toe ball heel, really push the mat away and think of the knees tracking over the toes so they're not caving in and they're not caving out. So they're tracking forwards. If it helps, use your arm to track the opposite knee for 4, 2, your last one. Okay, lovely. Nicely warmed up, nice gentle warm up. Okay, shoulders. So we have done this before with blocks. We're going to try balancing on our head. So one block goes on your head, which it doesn't matter which way around you have it, I don't think. So maybe it's better that way for you. And one of your shins. So put one of your shins first. So one in your head and one on your shins. Okay. Bring your bottom in. So you've got 3 dinner plates, top, middle, bottom. Bottom comes in. So you're nicely stacked, shoulders away from it. We are just going to continue with that breathing. So pick your toes up and place them down so they're nicely positioned. You've got that base. We're going to breathe in. Exhale, lower. Breathe in. Exhale, lower. Okay, breathe in, up and hold. Breathing in. Take your right arm out to the side. Eye gaze stays in front for the moment. Arm back to center. And switch. So arms are at shoulder height. And switch. See if you can take your eye gaze out this time with your right hand. And back. Eye gaze goes out left. Hopefully your blocks are still standing on your head. Hold it here. Take both arms out to the side. Push the arms out to each corner of the room. Let's do a spine twist to start with. So again, bring your bottom plate in. Inhale. Exhale, twist the top half of your body round for your spine twist. A wall behind me. Brilliant. Coming back to center. Inhale. Exhale, twist round the other way. As far as your arms will take you, without any walls rudely getting in the way. Back to center. Okay, push the arms out, relax the elbows down. We are going to do our scarecrow. So rotate your palms to the ceiling, tap your shoulders, keep your elbows high. Return, rotate palms, tap hips. Nice and slowly and controlled. Rotate, tap, return, rotate, and tap. Nice and slowly, allowing you to keep going with that breath and keep thinking about your posture. So keep stacking your alignment. Pushing the arms out, east and west. Okay, let's stay palms rotated, tapping the shoulders. Let's repeat shoulder taps. For 4. Keep your tummies drawn in. Eye gaze is forward. 3, 2. Your last one. Out and hold. Inhale. Exhale, rotate your palms, push your fingertips out. We're going to do a repeater hip tap, in and out, in. So feel that shoulder girdle, scapula sliding. I can feel my left one wants to be more dominant than my right. So I'm going to try and make that more even for 4, 3, 2, 1, out and hold. Inhale, rotate the palms, last bit. Come sort of to the front 2 corners of the room, so the shoulder relax down. Let's do our offering. So elbows skim the waist, offer out to the front 2 corners of the room. So elbows in. Again, you can feel that shoulder girdle now going forwards and backwards. Bit of a release from having your arms out, so it should feel fairly nice. 2 more. 1 more. Out and hold. Rotate the palms, come back to the side. 1 more inhale breath. Exhale, lower down. Lovely. Have a little roll of the shoulders. Take the block off the head and out the shins, and let's warm up our legs. So 1 block is going to go to the right. So you're going to stand with your right foot, you're obviously the opposite to me, and then align your left foot in a wide squat. What we're going to do with the blocks, let's hold the block behind our head to start with, so our elbows are back. We are going to take a lunge towards the block. So when you lunge, you want that knee over toe. So adjust the left leg if you need to go out or in. Shoulders back, you're going to lunge towards that, come to center, squat. Return, same leg. And squat. So nice lunge and squat. 4 more. Nice and slow. Block behind your head is enabling you to keep your head, neck and shoulders in the nice position of looking forward. So keep pressing that head into the back of the block and the elbows and the collarbones are nicely open. I think we've got 2 more. Lost count. 1, 2. Down and hold. Little tiny pulses. Reset yourself. 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. If you can, lift your left heel off, balancing yourself out. Hold for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Now you can either drop the heel and stand up or come up. Gently bring the block down, take the leg off, shake it out. Okay, same thing other side. So left foot on block, right foot in line with the left foot, fairly wide. This time let's do the block on the front of the head. Okay, inhale. I'm going to lunge to the left and squat central. Lunge to the left and squat central. So knee is going over that toe, not too far forward, and then trying to squat centrally, not either side. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Down and hold. Little tiny pulses. Relax your shoulders. For 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Hold it here. Lift your right heel off. Hold. 2 more. Inhale, breath. Exhale. Come up to standing. Drop your heel. Drop the block. Step it in. Come off the block safely. Deep breath in. Get some blood flowing to the rest of the body. Okay, we're going to do a bit of footwork today. So we are going to hold the blocks underneath our palms, and feet are parallel with sort of almost 1 foot's distance in between them, so they're sort of directly under your hips. Okay, we are going to hold the blocks underneath our palms. So roll your shoulders back, and then we're going to push the arms out slightly, and we are going to just heel rise. So coming up onto your toes, and lower. Rise and lower. So from the side, rise and lower. Keep that going. Control it. Chance to practice weight on the feet. Keep going. For 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Double time. Up, 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 up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Okay, Pilates V, heels together, toes apart. Now let's open our palms out. So again, corners of the room, inhale, offering, roll your shoulders back, inhale. Same thing, you're going to lift and lower. So wrapping around that top thigh, try and make the two legs at the top as though they're one almost. So lift and squeeze. Lift and squeeze. Keep the breath going. Surprising how much breath you need for this. For 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. 2 sets of 8, double time. 7, 6, 5. If you can, don't tap down. Almost just feel the mat underneath. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hand down. 1 more to do. Whew, that's quite tough. So toes go back to parallel, heels go out. So let's work the adductor. It looks a bit weird. So toes are facing each other. Now let's take the arms out to the side. So open up those collarbones. A little bend in your elbow still. Okay, this is going to be slightly harder. So heels up and down. So you're going to feel it pulling on the outside of your hip, probably the outside of your calf. So it's adductor. For 4, for 3, for 2, 1. 2 sets of 8. 1. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels together, arms in, shake it out. That's quite tough. Okay, can't roll down without our balance track. So balance track, you want your left foot on the block. We are going to do, let's hold the block while I decide what we're doing with it. Okay, if you can, we're going to take the block up. And if I can come back so you can see me. Okay, let's do our normal. So nice secure foot, soft bend in the knee, so it's not locked out this knee. And then you're going to lift and lower. So just finding your balance. You can have a little press into this block, helps with the balance. And then when you're ready, don't tap down. So up to you if you're tapping down, how high you're lifting your knee. You've got to lift it a little higher to level up the pelvis because the left foot is elevated. Okay, for 4, for 3, for 2, up and hold. Extend and lift. Extend and lift. Extend and lift. 2 more. Lift and hold. Woo! Okay, then you're going to take the leg behind. So inhale, exhale, knee come behind, arms come forward. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming in, drop the leg. Whew. Feel that on that calf after those raises. Also, mine feel a little bit spongy, so you've got to work really hard for stability on here. Some blocks you can get are a little bit harder, which is probably easier, but not as challenging as a soft block. So right foot on, nicely positioned in the middle, thinking about placing our feet. Let's take the block behind us this time. So we are going to lift our knee and lower, and lift and lower. And then when you're ready, take the tap down out. Keep the tummies drawn in, keep the shoulders rolled back and squeeze together. Feel that nice openness on the front of the chest for 4. Having to work really hard to stabilise on this block. 2 more. Up and hold. Leg comes out and in and out and in. 2 more. In and hold. Okay, inhale, breath. Exhale, take the leg behind and dip over and look in the pond. Lift your shoulders up for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Turning in. Whew. Leg comes up, drop the feet. Wow, come off, have a little shake. Okay, now we can do our roll downs. So we're going to do our roll downs from the blocks. So blocks together, standing long end of your mat on the blocks, feet are parallel. Okay, inhale, breath. Exhale, chin to chest, roll yourself down. Nice and slowly. Peel your spine off the wall behind you. Okay, feels slightly different on the block, so maybe you can't quite reach the floor, especially on this first one, but you're going to feel that nice stretch in the back of your legs. Doesn't matter where you're reaching. Inhale, breath. Exhale, push firmly into the block, push the block away, return. Nice and slowly, stack your legs up. Turn your pelvis, turn your hips, stack your spine, roll your shoulders. We can do a little side mermaid. So right hand slides down right thigh, left arm reaches over. And again, opposite side. One each side. Feel that nice stretch in the side of the body. Okay, reset yourself. Inhale. Exhale, chin to chest. Roll yourself down. Exhale, blow the breath out. Keep your tummies lifted. Maybe this time you can go a little further. Wave your fingers at the mat or touch the mat. Okay, lifting the back of your legs and the back of your sit bones east and west. So you can actually put your hands and spread your bum cheeks apart and hang here. Trying to keep your tummies lifted in. Inhale. Exhale, fingertips, toes, ankles, shins, knees, thighs. Turn your pelvis, turn your hips, stack your spine, roll your shoulders. Reset yourself and side bend. Reaching down towards the side of your leg and over with the other hand. And again. Okay, last one. Inhale. Chin to chest, roll yourself down. All the way down, hang at the bottom. Okay, from here, if you're happy, we're going to go into our upward dog, feet on the blocks. If not, you can step off and kick them away. So if you need to, take a slight bend in your knees to reach the floor and then walk yourself out to your upward dog. Okay, coming up onto your toes, take your shoulders from your ears and rock back. Press the heels to the blocks. And up onto toes and rock back. And again, up onto toes, rock back and hold. Inhale. Exhale, rock forward into your plank position. Take a step forward with your hands if you need to. You can always drop to your knees from here if you wish. So it's quite a nice position because you can now really feel that mat pushed away. So my bottom was too high, drop my bottom, lift up from in between my shoulder blades, pushing my heels to the wall behind, holding it here. Inhale. You're going to tap right knee to the mat and lift. Left knee and lift. And again. And again. One more each side. And again, hold here. Inhale. Exhale, rock forward onto your toes and backwards. Forward and backwards. 2 more. Last one. Back and hold. Inhale, push away. Exhale, drop your knees and take a rest pose. Well done. Okay, you can come off the blocks, kick them round to the side and bring them round to the front because you're going to want them at the front in a minute. Okay, from here, coming up onto all fours, you're going to lean forward, drop your pelvis, head comes up, drop your pelvis down and lift it up. So you come up into an all fours position, you just drop your pelvis, lift it up. Drop your pelvis, we're going to lower ourselves to the mat. So see if you can keep your elbows to the side of the waist, drop your pelvis, lower your elbows down. Ready for your back work. Okay, let's do one block, head on hands. No, head on block. Okay, so holding the block either side, head on the block. Position yourself so you're comfortable, so your pubic bone is pressing into the mat and your hips, taking your shoulders from your ears, legs are long, strong and together. We're going to do head, lift and lower. So we're going to do a couple to start with and then we're going to do a bit of scapular work. So inhale, lift and lower. In fact, I'm going to take my feet slightly wider apart, just gives me a little bit more of a base. So lifting my head and lowering. 2 more. 1 more. Okay, lift, lower. Take the arms away from the blocks, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Come back to block. Lift head and lower. Release the blocks, squeeze the shoulder blades together. 2 more. 1 more. Okay, hold it here. We're going to salute. One left hand stays on the block, right hand goes lower back. So lift the elbows up so you've got a nice salute coming on. You are going to lift your right leg. If your right arm is back, lift your right leg. Keep your head on the block and lower, then switch salute. Left leg lifts and lowers. Switch salute. Keep your head on the block. And switch. And switch. 1 more each side. Lovely. Okay, relax it here. Grab both blocks. Place them in line with your shoulders, so your elbows are on the blocks and they are in line with your shoulders. Okay. Inhale breath, you're going to lift your head and shoulders up, resting on the blocks. Not too far, just so you're probably 6 to 8 inches off the mat. You've got that slight elevation from the crown of your head to here. So we're trying to lengthen from crown of the head to the spine. And then tuck your toes under. Lift your thighs an inch off the mat. Swim kick, right leg, left leg. You can do one at a time. Keep pushing down into those blocks and lifting. And then when you're happy, take your swim a little faster. So you're kicking from underneath the glute, trying to get space in the lower back and that nice shape of the spine. You're supported with the blocks for 8, 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, 2 more. Your last one. Hold. Get that length. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. Well done. Okay, coming up onto all fours, we're going to work our obliques from kneeling today. So just push the blocks to the side for this move. Okay, so right knee kneeling. Take the left leg out to the side so foot is in line with the knee. Pulling yourself up nice and tall, shoulders back. We're going to do obliques working to this side. So we're going to work towards the leg that's kneeling. Hands go behind your head so you're nice and open. Inhale, we are going to bend towards that leg. And return. So bend down and return. 2 more. couple of layers to add to this. One more. Okay, this time, bend. Now rotate your ribs down towards the mat. Return back and reset. So bend to the side, rotate the top half of your body, so it's just your ribs twisting round. And before you come up, you need to do that rotation. So you bend, rotate, return, and lift. Two more. Bend, rotate, return, and lift. One more. Bend, rotate and hold. And you push back any more for 4, 3, 2, 1. Before you come back up, rotate, return, shake it out. Okay, swap legs. Okay, roll your shoulders, arms back. Inhale, sitting up nice and straight, crown of your head is lifted up from your tailbone. Okay, hips are level, shoulders back. Inhale, and we're going to bend to the leg that's bent and return. You're doing that side rib to hip connection, leaning over, warming it up before we say, let's add on another layer. Last one. Let's add that rotation in. So we bend, rotate your rib, the top half, return and up. Bend, rotate, return and up. Bend, rotate, return and up. One more. Rotate and hold. Return and up. Well done. Working down obliques from standing. Oh, not from standing, from kneeling. Okay, laying down for abs. So laying flat, you want your blocks. One block goes in between your knee. You've got 2 knees. And the other block is on your forehead, hands either side, so elbows are in line with wrists and not splayed out. Inhale. Exhale, soften everything to start with. Relax your rib cage. Relax your shoulders from your ears. Think about your feet being nicely firmly planted. Big toe, little toe, and all the toes in between. Okay, lastly, inhale. Exhale, rib cage comes in and down. Put your coat of armour around your ribs so you're already engaged. We're going to lift for 1. Stack the blocks for 2. Return. Lay down. Lift for 1. And stack. Return. And down. So elbows go to hips. And stack. So spine flattens at this stage. And then as you come back, you get your little neutral curve. So are you bringing your belly button to your spine? Are you exhaling here? Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Keeping a gap between your chin and your chest. Remember, your breath is like your motor. If you're not breathing, nothing's going to work. Make it a nice strong motor on your exhale. Noise is good. Noisy breath is good in Pilates. 2 more. Up and hold. Little tiny now reaches. Now see if you can just get those blocks to stack, unstack, unstack, stack and unstack. 4, 3. Relax your shoulders down. Hold. Inhale. Exhale. Block goes back to head. Hold. Take an inhale breath. Exhale. Slowly lower it down. Woo. Brilliant. Okay, we've done obliques already. So lift your hips up. Place the block underneath your bottom. So it should be sort of fairly in line with the top of your leggings. Okay, we are going to take the other block, push the arms up and then you're going to come into tabletop position. So one leg comes up, the other leg comes up. So remembering tabletop, knees over hips and feet are not just dangling in the air, they are in line with your knees. If you feel this in your lower back, you could bring your knees slightly further in, but you're sort of lifting your spine off of the block then. So reset yourself. Options here are to tap. We'll all start actually. Inhale. Exhale. You're going to tap the foot down. Alternate foot. So when I say tap the foot down, it's not this. It's the leg, the thigh drops, heel taps. Reset. Thigh drops, heel taps. Much more difficult. Control it. So trying to control that dome in your tummy with your breath. So inhale, exhale. Resetting yourself to tabletop at each time. Okay, if you want to extend this further, we're going to take the block behind, straighten out a leg. If not, continue with your thigh drops. Well, it sounds like pear drops, it sounds like a sweet shop. For 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Next one, hold out. Bring it in. Hold the next one out. Bring it in, hold it here. Just have a little hug for a moment. Whew. Definitely feel it on your abs, but probably your hip flexors as well. Okay, drop the feet down one at a time. With the block, move it so that it's in the middle of your feet, lengthwise. You should be able to do this with your feet, and then rest both feet on the block lengthwise. So we're levitated on our blocks. Okay, inhale. Exhale. Okay, left foot is toes pointing the ceiling. Right leg's going to come in. We're going to take a single leg stretch. Elbows are wide. Draw that knee into the opposite shoulder and hold it here. Release it down for a moment. You can just tap the foot down or you can stretch the leg out. Release it. Bring it in. Hold it. Okay, straighten this leg to the ceiling. Arms are going to go out to the side to support you. Hips are level. Left toe is facing the ceiling. Single leg circle. So right foot goes across the body, down, round and up. You're going to do 2 each side. You've got to work hard, as you just saw, to keep that left leg stable on the block. So across, down, round and up. One more. Okay, hold it here. Lower the leg. Lift the other leg up. Or bend the knee in, single leg stretch. Push it out or drop it down. Bring it in. Straighten it to the ceiling. Arms out to the side, across the body, down, round and up. Try to keep the hips level. Try to control it, not just let momentum take it. 2 each side. And then lower the foot or the leg, stretch out, just relax for a moment. Okay, drop the feet, lift the hips, roll up. Let's do a couple of roll downs while we're here. So feet, block in feet. So trying to keep, it's difficult to do this as you're doing. I'm trying to keep my knees so the block becomes part of your feet. So, and then the other block is in your hands. If you're doing your half roll back, you can dig your heels in as though you're digging your heels in the sand. Other block in your hands and you do your half roll back. When you feel you've reached your capacity, you roll back up. And then you can stretch over for your spine stretch. If you're going to do a full one, you're sitting up nice and tall. Crown of the head, inhale. Exhale. Your tailbone tilts. Pelvis, hips. Back of the leggings goes heavy, lower back goes heavy, shoulders are pulling back and down. Lay yourself down. Inhale. Reset your feet if they've dropped. Exhale. Arms up, head up. All the way up. Reset yourself nice and tall, and then curve yourself over for that spine stretch. Beach ball in front of you. See if you can make your body go over the beach ball. And then uncurl yourself. Go again. Sitting up nice and tall. Inhale. Exhale. Lower yourself down. Use your breath. Inhale. Reset your feet. Exhale. Arms up, head up. Shoulders pull back and down. Peel your spine off the mat behind. And reach forward for that spine stretch. Okay, lovely. Let's move on to our glute work. Okay, I'm going to do it on my side so you can see. Okay, so offsetting the blocks, one in front of the other. So it would be as if they're touching the corner. So you put one down, move the other across, and it's got a diagonal line across. So right hand on the one in front, left hand on back, knees are level, hips are level. Okay, we are going to, I was trying to think which hand we're doing then. So toes are tucked under, tabletop position. You're going to extend the left leg back, extend the right arm forward, or keep the right hand on the block if you don't feel stable enough to go one. So either way, right hand forward, and then knee to elbow meet. Or keep the hand on and draw knee to elbow. You choose. Trying to keep our hips nice and stable. 4 more. 3, 2, in and hold. Out and hold. Okay, lift the leg, lower it. Lift it up, lower it to hip height. Lift and lower. 4, 3, 2, up and hold. Bend the foot up to the ceiling, kick it up, lower it to hip height. 3, 2, up and hold. Extend the foot and kick the bottom. So you're working your hamstring. Keep pushing into that block. 2 more. 1 more. Out and hold. Drop the hand down to the block. Rainbow the foot right. Rainbow left. Little bit of relief. Rainbow. Rainbow. Okay, last one. Foot stays behind the right. Untuck the right toes. Slide back to feel a nice stretch. You can come off that front block if you like, or hold on to it. So you've got that nice stretch in the glutes. And then if you want, you're going to banana yourself, your arms round, so you can come off the blocks and walk yourself round. So you're in a banana shape with your body so you can feel that stretch. And then walk yourself back. Actually, what we meant to banana shape round to the other side. Let's banana around the other side to see how that's better. Banana yourself round to the right. That's much nicer and harder. And then come back. Okay, coming up. So gently drop the back knee. You can either come round and then reset yourself. Okay, swap the blocks. Okay, reset yourself. Tummies are lifted. Okay, let's do right leg goes out and left arm goes forward or stays on the block. And they meet in the middle. So stretch and meet. How stable can you make this move? Two more. Last one. Out and hold, stretch it out. Kick the heel to the ceiling, lift it, lower it, lift it, lower it, lift it, lower it. 2 more. Hold it here, heel to bum, push away. So single leg kick, you know when we've got the pencil behind the knee, So kick heel to bum and then up and around. 2 more. Out and hold. Drop the hand down to the block, rainbow left, rainbow right, rainbow left, rainbow right. 2 more. Round and hold. Untuck the toes, slide back. Feel that nice stretch. You can come off the blocks. And then just because we did on the last one, banana your hands round to the right and then walk your hands round to the left. Just a tiny little bit. You're going to feel that stretch in your inner thigh. Come back to centre. Sit your bottom down, swing your legs round, lay on your back for bridge. Almost there. Okay, going to stack our blocks, one on top of the other, longwise. For our bridge today, we're going to have closed leg. So laying down, both feet on the one block together. Feet together, knees together, hips aligned. Inhale, exhale, relax yourself down. Relax your shoulders from your ears, feet flat on the block. Okay, take an inhale breath. Exhale, ribs in and down. Okay, you're going to tilt your pelvis and release. Tilt your pelvis and release. Tilt your pelvis and release. Okay, tilt and hold. Flatten your spine. Inhale breath. Push your hips up to the ceiling, nice and high. Hips up, push up, knees away. Push firmly onto that block. Shuffle your shoulders under a little bit so you feel nice and safe. So you're nice and connected. Knees, ankles, hips. Both level, knees pushing away. Okay, at your top end of the range, remember not to let your rib cage crash into your chest. So brace it around. You're going to dip your bottom an inch, push up, dip, push up, dip, and up. For 4, for 3, for 2, up and hold. Push up nice and high. Keep pushing up. Take your arms round the side and over your head. And push away. Push your knees away. Inhale, breath. Exhale, lower the top of your back, middle back, lower back. A bit wobbly with your legs together on the block. Okay, hips touch. Relax yourself down. Bring your arms around. Bring your legs in and have a little roll around. I do apologise if you heard my husband coming in then from his job. I could hear him, I don't know if you could, but that's normal life. Okay, from here, drop your feet down. Put me off so I can't remember what I'm going to do next. I'm going to have a little look. Oh yeah, we've done bridge. Oh, we're doing a stretch. So push the blocks away, soles of the feet together. Have a little butterfly around, hip to hip, roll it around. And then gently press your inner thighs down to the mat at the same time, equal. Relax your shoulders down. Take your arms out to the side. Take an inhale breath. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale, lovely. Okay, draw your knees together and then drop your knees to one side. And drop to the other side. One more each side. Okay, from here, draw your knees into your chest, roll yourself up. We're going to go straight into rolling like a ball if you can. So roll yourself up, arms are wide, rolling back and up. Keep your arms wide, keep a small ball-like shape as you can. Don't allow your head to throw back. So feet to seat, shoulders to knees, think ball-like. 2 more. If you're not rolling, you can just continue with that nice stretch, up and hold. Drop your knees down. Straighten your chest up. Swing yourself over onto all fours for your back stretches. Tuck your toes under. Okay, lift your spine to the ceiling, round your shoulders. Look through the gap in your legs, belly button to navel, belly button to spine even. Okay, from here, tilt your tailbone. Think of that spine like a snake. Your tummy dips, your chest drops through your arms, your nose goes along the mat, lifts up the wall, shoulders from ears. We draw a line with nose, wall, floor, mat. Round your shoulders, pick them up. Arch your spine, tuck your tailbone under, eye gaze through. Tailbone, spine, chest, shoulders, nose, crown of head. Crown of head, nose, shoulders, chest, tailbone, push up and hold. Knees go apart. Sit back in between your feet. Take an inhale breath. And exhale. Hands sweep behind. Allow your shoulders to fall apart. Okay, from here, one more upward dog. So coming onto all fours, tuck your toes under, bring your knees together, push yourself up into your upward dog. Push your heels back, feel that lovely long stretch. And then you're going to walk your toes to your hands. Run your fingertips over your toes, ankles, shins really slowly. Knees, thighs. Your head's going to be the last thing to come up. Turn your pelvis, turn your hips, stack your spine. Shoulders come up, head comes up, roll your shoulders up, back and down. And let's have a little swing before you move. Get the blood flowing. Let the body settle. Lovely. Okay, take an inhale breath, bend at the knees, big circle up and down. One more. Tiptoes if you wish. All the way up, all the way out. Arms together. Give yourself a clap. Well done. Thank you, guys. I hope that was okay. Have a good week. See you later. Bye.